What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. This time it's my updated draft. I have dabbled around a lot, and after watching the Liverpool game, things have changed and made me more certain to go without Salah. Let's get into it. Starting off in goal, it's Henderson and Fabianski instead of Raya and Turner from my last draft. Henderson now is assured to be the number one keeper in the 4.5 million range because Johnson is getting sold. That's why, and he has good fixtures. Well, he has better fixtures long term than Fletton, I believe, and their defense is better than Brentford. And Fabianski, just because he might have a chance to play, since Ariel and Fabianski sometimes rotate it. In the defense, it's Pedro Porro, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Gavardio, Barco, and Harwood. Barco and Harwood's there because I couldn't find any 0.5 range, so I fit these two 4 million. So these are the best I could find. I think both of them are better than Johnson. Gavardio, he's a nailed on pick for me. Pedro Porro because I wanted a Spurs player, and he has been pretty attacking in that above average FPL podcast that Spurs talk. They said that Pedro Porro was literally everywhere and he's one of their most advanced players. And Trent Alexander-Arnold is there because his fixtures are really good and I don't have Salah, so I have to make up the numbers for Liverpool. In the midfield, it's Rodgers, Diego Jota, Saka, Eze, and Nkunku. Nkunku is a nailed on pick for me. Eze, great value. He's better value than Gordon, and he's more short, and he has set pieces as well, with penalties included, now that Olise is gone. And Saka, penalties as well, and he's nailed on. He won't have any minutes risk like Havertz. Diego Jota to make up the number for Salah. He's been really good in preseason. He's currently their number 9, and way ahead of Darwin and Gakpo for sure. And Rodgers, because from that 5 million range, he's the best long term. For the short term, you can have Oscar Bob, but for the long run, it's Rodgers, and Villa does have great fixtures as well. And completing the front line, it's Isak, is a no-brainer. Haaland, this is why I don't have Salah. I'll have one of these two in Haaland. There is no alternatives to him. No one in that Man City side can match Haaland's output. And João Pedro, that's all I have left. I had to pick someone in that 5.5 million range. And João Pedro is the best because he did so well in the preseason as well. And he's on Brighton penalties. He scored a banger last time around in preseason game. So yeah, let's see how this team lines up. How it lines up. Henderson in goal with Fabianski in the bench, obviously. Pedro Porro, Trent, and Gavardio all start ahead of Barco because they have greater output. Maybe I can switch Barco to Gavardio later on, but I'll save it for the team selection video. Things might change by that point. Rodgers, Diego Jota, Saka, and Eze start because all of them have better fixtures than Nkunku. And Pedro Porro and Haaland and Isak up front. And I'm gonna take Isak as the captain ahead of Saka and Jota just because Jota plays in the 2-pin kickoff and Saka, the goals are a bit spread out in Arsenal, and Isak has pens as well, and he is their target man, so I'm gonna put Isak. Southampton at home, great fixture for him. Things might change in the team selection video, like I don't have Solanke and I don't have a Fulham player, so those two might change a little bit, make the whole draft a little bit different, but not that different. So that's gonna be it, and I'm gonna try to post a team selection video on Thursday, maybe after the press conference, because if there's any major news, then things might change and I can edit things out. And thanks for watching, and see you soon.